my main goal is Lima. That's it right now at the moment. Gotta stay on point. That's my aim.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As we start today's video, Jaron "Boots" Ennis is back in the spotlight and the boxing world is buzzing with excitement. His impending bout with Whisma Lima is a message rather than merely a fight. The stakes are high as Ennis makes his weight class debut, climbing up to 154 pounds. He now has the opportunity to showcase his skills on a larger platform and solidify his status as one of boxing's most promising up-and-coming talents. Additionally, winning this will put him one step closer to the title shot that every fighter aspires to. First of all, in his brutal training camp, when Ennis trains on pads and mitts, it is all about precision and timing. He reacts to his coach's calls for combinations with piercing punches, deft footwork, and defensive movement. He can practice slipping, countering, and accurately throwing punches during these sessions, which are meant to mimic actual combat scenarios. Pads also put his rhythm to the test, teaching him when to be patient and when to go all out. Boots has this chance to improve his clean technique and response time. Muscle memory is developed via repetition, making every motion in the ring feel instinctive and natural. Furthermore, heading into this fight, Jaron Ennis refuses to overlook his opponent. He knows Whisma Lima is dangerous and hungry. Despite not being well known outside, Lima's 14-1 record demonstrates his true talent. Despite being aware of the danger, Boots thrives under pressure. The goal of every preparation, sparring session, and camp is to boost mental and physical skills. Ennis has more in mind for this battle than just winning. He employs discipline and focus to indicate that he is prepared for the elite and that he will not undervalue anyone on the other side of the ring. For those who do not know who Whisma Lima is, let's have a look at his career. He is a rising contender from Portugal who has steadily built his reputation in the boxing world. Known for his aggressive style and determination, Lima has put together a solid professional record, showcasing both toughness and skill. With 14 wins and only 1 defeat, he has proven to be a dangerous opponent who can test anyone standing across from him. While he has not yet gained wide international recognition, his performances in the ring reflect discipline and ambition.
I want to fight only the big names because I think I'm big name, but people don't know because I don't have big promotion back me. But when I finish this fight, when I finish with Boot, people will know me.
Moreover, in the training camp, Jaron Boots uses the heavy bag to sharpen his power and endurance. His punches are all about location, accuracy, and speed. He can practice combos with the bag, alternating head and body shots while maintaining fluid footwork. He practices time and rhythm in addition to hitting hard, getting ready for extended rounds under duress. He learns to remain explosive from the first to the last round thanks to the heavy bag, which also helps him develop stamina. Ennis sees it as a chance to enhance his abilities and push himself to the utmost. As we know, no fighter reaches this stage alone, and Jaron "Boots" Ennis always emphasizes the role of his team. From family to coaches and those who have supported him since the start, their presence has built a foundation of trust. They hold him accountable, push him through his limits, and keep him focused when distractions arise. That bond gives Ennis confidence every time he steps into the ring, knowing preparation has been complete. In boxing, talent can carry a fighter a long way, but unity provides the extra strength to go further. Ennis continues to prosper because he has both.
I really can't tell you about that till he fight. You know what I mean? But I knew he could be strong because he was strong at 147. So when he's moving up, the extra weight on him, he's gonna be much stronger. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be a devastating performance with him and whatever his name is, Lima. Yeah.
In addition to compete at the highest level, Ennis focuses heavily on strength and conditioning. He uses weights, sprints, and core training in his exercises to increase his strength, speed, and stamina. His body is pushed to the extreme throughout these practices, which guarantees that he can fight fiercely throughout each round. Strength training increases his punching power, while conditioning raises his stamina. In order to ensure that his body can react swiftly to any circumstance in the ring, he also studies agility and balance. Going ahead, it is also important to know that what sets Boots Ennis apart is his mindset. He is committed to creating something long-lasting and is not content with publicity or fleeting attention. Few boxers are able to strike a balance between patience and a desire for greatness like Boots does. His gradual ascent, which includes the Lima fight, is a component of his strategy to rule his time. A resounding victory would put pressure on champions, demonstrate his readiness for the crown, and pave the way for larger bouts. Ennis wants his legacy to be understood clearly, hence his name must be bolded whenever the topic of boxing's future is brought up. Considering all these things, the Lima fight is a major chapter in Jaron Ennis' career. A victory will not only add to his record, but also push him closer to a possible title shot. Fans and analysts are already talking about dream fights with Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr., and other top names. These are the battles that could shape the future of boxing. Still, Ennis knows nothing moves forward unless he handles Lima first. He is focused, aware of the stakes, and ready to deliver. A strong win could bring the big fights closer, and that is the chance he wants.
Feeling great about it. Excited to be at a new weight class. I'm ready. I'm ready to put on a show. Make a big statement. Let everybody know that I'm here at 154. And like I said, we coming for everybody. So I'm ready to make this big statement and handle this business. And then get these other guys out the way. It's gonna look good. I feel like me fighting a bigger guy, and we gonna shut everybody up. Everybody always say that I'm the bigger guy. They always see this, they see that. But now I ain't the bigger guy now. So now what? So after I do what I do to him, what they gonna say then?
Additionally, in the camp, sparring is where Boots puts everything together. It is the most realistic test that allows him to rehearse his strategy against real opponents. He has tried to enhance his timing, defense, and flexibility with every sparring session. Every round is a possibility for Ennis to hone his reflexes and maintain composure under duress. In order to prepare for diverse styles and be prepared for anything Lima throws at him, he spars with a variety of partners. Sparring is about developing one's self-confidence, growing as a person, and making sure one's fight night instincts are ready and sharp, not about winning rounds in the gym. So Jaron Boots Ennis began his professional journey in 2016 after an excellent amateur career that saw him claim Golden Gloves and national titles. From the start, his mix of speed, power, and defensive skill stood out. Fighting out of Philadelphia, a city known for producing tough champions, Boots quickly built an undefeated record. His early fights showed his versatility, with dominant stoppages and sharp boxing displays. By staying active and focused, he created buzz in the welterweight division. Trainers, fans, and analysts noticed he wasn't just another prospect. He looked like a fighter destined to be a future world champion. He now intends to perform brilliantly on October 11th against Uisma Lima as well.
I feel like I've been to the mood up to 154, but I had goals and I couldn't just lead the 147 email champ, you know, and so I want to go accomplish one of my goals, and that was become unified lineal champion. That's all I really wanted for that's what I wanted. Ring magazine, that stamped my legacy in the welterweight division, so I'm in there with the great.
After this, as the level of competition increased, Ennis delivered breakthrough victories that proved his potential. In 2021, he scored a statement win over former world champion Sergey Lipinets, stopping him in dominant fashion and showing he could handle world-class opposition. He also demonstrated his explosive technique later that year when he destroyed Thomas Delorme in the opening round. With every victory, he became one of the sport's most feared young fighters and got closer to contending for a title. He stood out from other prospects due to his ability to blend ingenuity, perseverance, and knockout power. When discussing Boots' career, it's also important to note that in 2023, he won the IBF interim welterweight title by defeating Royman Villa, earning him his largest prize to date. He demonstrated that he could carry his skills into championship-level fights with the victory, which was another demonstration of his poise, conditioning, and finishing instinct. Ennis formally became one of the world's best welterweights after winning the title. He is currently on the verge of winning entire global titles and is still unbeaten. Although his accomplishments to date are remarkable, the story is still being written as he strives for bouts against the best in boxing that will leave a lasting impression. His current goal is to rule the new weight class.
I'm trying to tell you, 154, man, it's mine. 154 is mine, and they're gonna see, you know, and they're gonna see, you know, just stay tuned, and like I said, when I handle business October 11th, we're gonna see.
After looking at each and everything, Jaron Ennis versus Whisma Lima has all the elements to be a top fight. There is excitement and interest in how Boots' strength and skill will translate in a new division when he makes his debut at 154 pounds. Lima, on the other hand, enters the game with a solid record and the desire to succeed on a larger platform. With Lima's hardness and ambition and Ennis' explosiveness and keen technique, the collision of styles just heightens the curiosity.
I understand that, but the people don't, because we want what we want. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. I mean, I like where everything is going. I like that he did make the move to 54. He didn't try to kill himself, keep making 47. I'm not saying he was killing himself, but what I'm saying is if you felt it was time to go up, then go up. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at him for that. I'm happy
In the end, what do you think about this matchup? Is Whisma Lima a name you were already familiar with, or is he new to you as well? Many are curious to see how Jaron Ennis handles his move to 154 pounds. And if he wins on October 11th, the big question is who should be next? Should it be a shot at a top contender or even a champion? Drop your potential future matchups for Boots in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support means everything. Stay tuned for more boxing news and updates.